So you finally found that product that you want to sell, but now you're stuck on that big question. How do I choose the right supplier? And how do I make sure that they're the right fit for my dropshipping business? And let's be real, if you're planning on using AliExpress, that becomes an even bigger question. Now, even if you're new to dropshipping, you've probably heard all the noise around AliExpress. Complaints about long shipping times, poor product quality, and nightmare experience with suppliers. But I want you to clear all that out of your head for a second, because yes, these issues, they can definitely happen, but there are strategies to help you avoid every single one of them. And I'm about to show you exactly how to pick the right supplier while using AliExpress. Because believe it or not, AliExpress, it can be a powerful, profitable tool, especially when you're just starting to test out new products. If I'm being honest, when you are just starting to test out a product for the first time, it's not necessary to invest in a dedicated supplier right away, because you simply just don't know if the product is even going to be profitable yet or not. So along with showing you how to find reliable suppliers on AliExpress, I'm also going to give you insider knowledge on the best supplier to switch to once you do start generating consistent sales and profits. But before we get into it, if you are finding these quick tip videos helpful, go ahead and drop the word quick in the comment section down below, along with your biggest takeaway from this video, because showing love in doing this is also going to give you the chance of winning a free one-on-one consulting call with myself and my team to help you get started on your dropshipping journey successfully, no matter your experience level. Let's get into it. So the moment you search for your product on AliExpress, you're gonna see hundreds of suppliers pop up in the results. Now, instead of getting overwhelmed or just picking the cheapest option, which could seriously hurt your success, there are 4 key things that you need to look for to make sure that the supplier is solid and worth testing your product with. Now, the first thing that you wanna see is that the supplier has at least 500 plus orders, which is gonna give you insight to the fact that the supplier, they are already fulfilling orders for other dropshippers and actually have the supply that you need. So what you're gonna do to find suppliers with this order count or more is immediately come over here, filter down by orders in the top right hand section of the screen. And then once you apply that filter and all these suppliers with the highest order count pull up, the only ones that you're gonna be focused on are suppliers that have a 4-star review or higher. And this is gonna be an immediate indicator to you that the consumers or dropshippers purchasing from the supplier, they're providing quality products and quality shipping times that won't cause your business to fail right from the start. So from the search alone, I'm seeing about 2 different suppliers that are pulling my attention based off of the orders they're receiving and the review rating. So we're just gonna go ahead and open up each one of these in a new tab. From there, the next step is to go to each one of the reviews and make sure that you're seeing positive feedback from customers, ranging from the quality to the speed that they got the product within. You also wanna look through and see a pretty low count on the negative reviews, but you do want to make sure you pay attention to what they're saying so you can take all these concerns and ensure that you're bringing up to the supplier when you reach the next steps. So for example, this first supplier has a 4.6 star rating. You're noticing 75 5 stars, a couple 4 stars, and really not that many 1 stars at all. So that's definitely a good sign. When we scroll down, you're seeing people saying very good material. I weighed this much, I got this size, and it fits perfectly. This one says very good. They are a small size, so you want to order 1 size more than the normal, which is pretty good feedback. It's heated quickly, has 3 heat levels, and a 5-star review, so definitely looks good. And I like seeing live people using the product like this. Like, this is what you want to see with these reviews. Same thing, order size L, it'd be better to order XL, shorter class recommended, but still 5 stars. And now we just saw the same comment twice of people saying they enjoy the product, but it needs to be 1 size bigger. And from here, there's 2 things that you can do to fix this. First off, reach out to the supplier and tell them to fix this. Second of all, with your product description, you should have a sizing guide. And on that sizing guide, you should be bringing up that this runs a little small. This next competitor has a 4.5 star rating, 92 5 stars, 12 4 stars, and only a couple 1 or 2 star reviews. The ratings for the value for money, quality, and fit are all pretty decent. This person is saying that they're 6'2", 250 pounds, and the 6XL is a little snug. Just another great piece of feedback that you can use. This one says it's superb, it works fast with charging. More examples of live people actually using the product. And this was a third supplier that ended up only having a 4.3 star rating with 104 5 stars and 13 1 stars. The 5 stars are pretty self-explanatory. People are just saying they received it quickly, they're satisfied. And this person saying the zippers are a little bit iffy, so that is definitely something you could bring up to the supplier too. Now that we've made it through the 5-star reviews, let's go ahead and go through the 1-star reviews and see what people are saying. So we're gonna come down over here and click on view more. 1 star. This one's saying the charge does not light up. This one is saying this has bad sizing to it and they can't fit it, which we already found earlier. Same thing, I ordered XL, but the size is small and medium size. This one says I ordered XL and it's very small and not the best quality. Even some people are saying this is a normal thin rain vest. This is not electric. And all of that's from this 4.3 star rated supplier. So for me right now, if I was to buy this product, I know I would not buy it from the supplier. So we can come over here and go ahead and exit this one out. We came to the next supplier and mainly people are just saying that's the incorrect size. Not that it's thin, not that it's poor quality, none of that. Just sizing problem, which we can't fix. So this is definitely a better supplier to work with. And after analyzing all the reviews from these different suppliers and you confirm that the reviews do meet your standards, the next step is choosing a reliable supplier to ensure that they fulfill the product at a cost that keeps you within your target profit margin. The key to all of this is staying profitable while selling a product on your store. So it's just a step that you cannot skip out on. Now, what you're gonna see a lot of the time is that AliExpress gives out new user deals or sales on the product, but those should only be taken in consideration when they're actually active. as you really just want to pay attention to what the overall price is going to consistently be. For example, this supplier is currently offering an 83% discount, bringing this price down to $5.52 from the original price of $32.98. And while this discount can boost profits right now, I'm still going to only focus on the regular price of $32.98. This is because the last thing that you want to do is set your product price based off of the discounted rate, and then you just end up losing money when that price goes right back up to normal. With that being said, throughout the years of dropshipping, I've cracked the code to understand what it's going to take to always get between 25 and 45% profit. And it's by using a simple equation, because we know men lie, women lie, numbers don't. By multiplying the cost of goods by a 2.5 margin minimum. So if you take that $32.98 and multiply it by 2.5, that's gonna tell you the minimum that you could sell this product for, which in this case comes out to $82.45, which is gonna be the lowest that you can sell this product for in order to maintain that 25 to 45% profit margin. Let's say you do 3 margin or 3.5. Overall, what it's gonna do is just increase your profit margin. And utilizing this margin the way I've been doing, I found out that majority of businesses are doing the exact same. This is why when you're looking in the market, you're only seeing a couple dollars off from each competitor who's selling the product, because they're all getting their cost of goods around the same price and trying to sell it around the same price too. Now, as you enter in the market, the price should align with what your competitors are charging, as you don't want to enter in the market price too high, or you'll just risk losing sales. So if the supplier's fulfillment cost has you pricing way above your competition, it's just best to move on to the next supplier until you find one that meets all the criteria that we talked about and keeps you competitive and profitable. And if you find yourself looking through multiple suppliers where you see the quality starting to go down, but the price is getting more affordable, it's also best to maybe just move on to the next product. The shortcut route is not always the best route. If you're looking through suppliers and you find a couple that are extremely lower than the other ones, it's probably because the product quality is not there. And when the product quality is not there and you still decide to sell it, it's gonna lead to a lot of chargebacks, only just taken away from your profitability. Now, lastly, let's talk about shipping times. When you're choosing a supplier from AliExpress, you have to already be under the impression that it's gonna take a little bit longer to ship because they are overseas. But if you can identify a supplier that has shipping times in 10 days or less, that is a win when you're first starting your dropshipping business, especially because this is a free fulfillment site. And a couple things that you want to pay attention to validate and optimize the shipping while working with AliExpress is, first, you need to be checking if the supplier offers multiple shipping options. As you'll notice that some AliExpress suppliers, they provide expedited shipping at a very small upcharge, which could be extremely beneficial to your business. And doing this, you need to make sure that even with the added shipping costs, you're still reaching that 2.5 profit margin that we discussed earlier when it comes to pricing your product. And secondly, you want to make sure that the supplier that you choose is able to ship to the countries that you're targeting in your ads. And as you guys already know, my top 5 recommended countries to sell into is United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand, as they have some of the highest buying consistencies. So if your supplier only ships to the United States or has extended shipping times of 15 to 30 days to other countries that you want to reach, that's essential information, because that's going to help you adjust your marketing strategies while still capitalizing on the strengths of the supplier that you selected. And then once you find a supplier who meets all the criteria that we just discussed and they can support your initial testing phase, you're in a great spot to get your store up and running without having to worry about taking a loss from poor supplier choices. But here's the thing, as your orders start coming in and your business starts hitting those consistent sales, that's when it's time to upgrade to a fulfillment platform that will help your business truly grow and scale. So if you're seeing about 5 to 10 consistent sales per day and you're ready to automate and streamline your dropshipping process, or if you're just curious about the best fulfillment platforms out there, let me go ahead and put you on to AutoDS real quick. AutoDS triples as a product research, fulfillment, and automation tool that helps you automate your entire fulfillment process while connecting you to reliable, vetted suppliers, so you can keep focusing on scaling your business. They have 4 different product research sections that were literally created to put potential winning products right in front of you, including a marketplace that's going to show you every product on the platform, along with a dedicated page showing you what products can be shipped and delivered to your customers within 1 to 5 days. And listen, any product that you find on AutoDS, it can also be supplied by them or one of the 20 plus other suppliers that they integrate with. Now, I swear to you guys that this is a game-changing tool, and I even dropped an entire video on how to utilize it to help you find, supply, and fulfill your next winner right here, so make sure to go ahead and check it out right after this video. But if you do want to start utilizing it right now, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a 30-day trial for just $1 in the description down below, so you can start the process of taking your dropshipping business to the whole next level. All right, so by now, you know exactly what to look for to choose the right supplier for your dropshipping business, even while using AliExpress. And let me be the first to tell you that these simple steps are what makes the difference between a store that is struggling and one that is set for growth. And the holiday season that we're in right now, this is one of the best times to capitalize on everything that you just learned here. So use these strategies, stay focused, and keep refining as you go, because each and every single step is bringing you closer to the success that you're working towards. All right, so with that being said, guys, before I leave you to it, do not forget that if you do like these quick tip videos, the value that they're bringing, and you want more like it, then go ahead and comment the word quick in the comment section down below with your biggest takeaway. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on what's coming next. Let's continue to keep creating this generational wealth together. This is AC with Supreme Ecom, and I'm out.